The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
I go Delilah, what's it like inside Miami? You gonna need to come to Nassau. I want show you what it's like to Junkanoo. Bay Street don't shine as bright as you.
I'm in a trolley and I'm making U-turns, baby. Yeah, I'm in Florida, but I don't be Miami. I might go Jacksonville, I might be Tallahassee. Yeah, I'm in Florida, but I don't go Miami. A trolley and I'm making U-turns, baby. Yeah, I'm in Florida, but I don't go Miami. I might be.
Good yawning this morning and welcome back to Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, your station for fresh news, smart talk all day. It is Friday the 19th of September. You're on the clock with Erin, Greene. And when all else fails, turn to the young people because they're making the music that's going to save us. And if it ain't going to save us, it's going to tell your story. And hearing your story may save you. Today in studio, I got a bunch of young people coming to share with us some of the magic that's being created in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Whenever I get tired of hearing what the politicians have to say, I turn to the young people. They're gonna feed me and fuel me. Whenever I tired of hearing what the old people have to say, and yes, I am old people too, I turn on that music. Now, mind you, I'd be locked down safe in my house because some of this music is get you excited. And y'all don't, next month is Older Persons Month, y'all don't need us older persons getting excited all the time. But some of the time, that's exactly what we need. We need an injection of culture. We need an injection of energy from the young people. And we need to hear them retelling the most important stories. The stories that we told, the most important ones, when we hear them retelling those stories, that's what makes us energized, right? And today, I got some musicians in the room. They've been telling stories through music, through poetry, and they're going to share with us some of what they've been talking about. So right now in studio, I have award-winning poet, Ms. Tanisha Pratt.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
I got Mr. Whistle Judah the Lion.
Woo!
Look here. When I on the Serengeti, right, and I just safari in, and I hear that whistle coming from the, I don't know if I can run. You know, sometimes you hear the call, and that, you know that's a predator's time to run. But if I hear that whistle, I can stop. I want to see what type of bird making that whistle. Anyway, good morning, Judah the Lion.
Morning, morning, morning.
And then we have a new and upcoming artist in studio with us. Her name is Shanice, and she brought the secret for me today. I telling y'all, I'm close to unstoppable. Once I get all my superpowers put together, I will be unstoppable. Say good morning, madam.
Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning?
Good, thank you. And coming into studio,
Oh!
the one and only Johnny Cake. Now,
Jonathan Cake.
Say Jonathan.
when we serve it at Government House, we call it Jonathan Cake. Yes, sir. But those two songs I played this morning, right, to start the show. The first one is by Blair and Casper. It is a Bahamian cover of Hey There, Delilah. Came out about 15 years ago almost. I did myself. And so then Drake and one boy from Canada, they did a version. And then, of course, Blair and Casper did the best version ever.
Yeah.
Right? Say, you need to see Junkanoo because Bay Street don't shine as bright as you. Wow. See, I don't understand what the disconnect is with education. These young people have lyrics. They know metaphors. Yeah. They could tell a story. We just need to make the connection. Right, so then the second song I played was Florida. by Johnny Cake. He said, you don't never be in Florida. You looking for me in Florida? I don't never be in Florida, girl. That's why you can't find me. You got a U-Haul, and I'm
Miami.
a trolley, and I'm making U-turns, baby. That song is my favorite Bahamian song ever because he took a moment, right? That moment could have been used to crush somebody who was already struggling. But he took that song and he turned it into an anthem. Because I refuse to let y'all make fun of my girl, too, because she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. She said, I don't go to Miami. She said, I in Florida. And she wasn't wrong. See, y'all are the ones who causing the young people that don't know what they saying on the exam. She don't go to Miami. She like Florida. And so, I'm so happy to have Johnny Cake in studio. For me, to hear that song, because I gave him my own tribute. I tell the people, look here, if I was in the Ministry of Tourism, I can call Bahama into the room. Say, Bahama, wait with me on this. Trust me. Only broke people is go to Bahama. I is go to the Bahamas.
That's right.
Period.
Get them.
Right? Because the people that say, well,
Because it's expensive.
what broke is in the Bahamas if only broke people is go to Bahama? They gonna come to explore the whole place.
Right.
And so that is the symbol. That right there is the nugget when artisans, creatives take our stories and turn them into lessons and blessings. Things to celebrate, right? And that's why I'm glad to have all of these young people in studio with me today. So I got two groups of artists, right? I've got Tanisha Pratt and Judah the Lion. They're representing Toto, the sounds of the Bahamas. These boys haven't been to London. They did not take me. They didn't believe me when I told them Charles is my cousin, but that's okay. They thought I was gonna mess up the vibe. That's okay. And they took with them a number of artists. We can talk with them for a moment. Johnny Cake, I know you was rushing here. I know you have 7 jobs. Because you was a big daddy.
Okay.
You be going to Brazil every month.
Right.
If you all haven't heard the song, we can play a snippet of it in a minute when my producer get back into the studio. So let's start with Toto Sounds of the Bahamas. Y'all went to London.
Yes, yes.
How many shows did you perform?
We did 2.
We did 2 official shows. And then we did some
Yeah. The real magic, the real magic. Okay, good stuff. Remind us who you took with you.
So it was myself, Judah the Lion, yeah. And then we had Sherwood Ramming, Tanisha Pratt, Alion Rose, Asher Simmons, who is based in the UK.
Yeah.
Chelsea Blues, who's also based in the UK. Dylan X Pete, and then we had the Brethrens Band.
Tell me about the Brethrens Band.
So the
Because, hold on, they don't have no vowels in their name. Tell me about the Brethrens Band.
Brethrens Band. So if you want to follow the Brethrens Band, it's BRDRNS, the Brethrens Band on Instagram, no vowels. It consists of Darian Francis, who is also known as D France Productions, a prolific rake and scrape producer. Sean Cunningham, he's a they're all multi-instrumentalists, but he plays drums in the Brethrens Band. Hashan Adderley, he's basically the musical director for the Brethrens Band. And Sherwood Rahman plays guitar in the Brethrens Band as well.
Okay, now,
Yeah.
if we can just take a moment right here for me to make a plug for an idea I have, since I have all these talented musicians and people in the room. Sherwood Ramming has to play Ronnie Butler in the Ronnie Butler Band. I just say,
Directed by
That'd be crazy.
who?
y'all tell me, I don't know the young people, y'all young people tell me the rest.
Directed by Erin Greene.
I mean, maybe.
You're giving us a film pitch and you always say who the director?
I get executive director.
Yeah.
Because there's so many talented directors and producers out there. We got one here. Johnny Cake is so prolific, right?
Yes, he is.
Look the face.
First of all, we can switch a little bit to Johnny Cake just now. The song I played, Florida. That's one of the hardest rap songs I heard in a long time. I can admit, I don't care about the mumble rap. From after Bad and Bougie, I don't know what they were saying after that, and I don't care. So Florida, and then this may have Confidence, right, which is like a dance hall-y kind of pop vibe. And then he have Long Island Woman. You all heard Long Island Woman?
No,
Man, that's a sweet calypso. That's calypso?
Yeah, it's Calypso. I haven't really officially released that one yet. I just slide it under the radar.
Yeah, but see, when you release it, it was a Long Island festival. So I had to play it on the radio to let the Long Island people know we ain't forget them in Nassau. Right? He's got reggae, dancehall and culture. He's got hip hop. He's got soca. He got Rake and Scrape. He's Rake and Scrape. Get Them Ricky is the Rake and Scrape anthem, right? See, Kino Hall, boyfriend on layaway. He from Turks. We could like claim him.
Right.
He bad.
Yeah.
But
Amazing.
Get 'em Ricky is the anthem. When Rake and Scrape returns, we gonna dance, we gonna prance, we gonna gallivant again. Anyway, that's my
I like the
voice.
remix.
Yeah, that's my
I
voice.
like the remix.
But he's also an actor, comedy,
Yeah.
and a producer. He's framing, he's producing. So you did the comedy series when you come home and find out the boy with the big shoe eat your chicken?
Yeah, big piece. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I write, edit, produce, cameraman, everything on that. Just one time.
And
Did
so
something.
Johnny Cake doing that here in Nassau. These young people, they took a group of artists, Toto Sounds of the Bahamas, to London to curate an experience for them. Poetry and music and performance. What songs did y'all perform? I can get my producer back in here in a second, but tell us about it. What was your favorite song to perform out of your catalog? Was your favorite experience the fusion of artists? Did y'all go there with a set plan, or did you go there, sink your feet into it's London asphalt, into the cobblestones and figure it out from there?
So we definitely had set plans, each of us. We knew, we looked at our catalogs. Some even wrote new things. Like I wrote like a whole ton of new things and songs that I had already like had but wanted to share during our practices before the set. I think that one of my favorite things about the entire show was, yes, the fusion. Everybody had a little something. We had someone that was soulful. We had someone that was a mixture of reggae, Afro-Caribbean sounds. We had someone that was hip-hop, but it all blended together well. And like literally after one set, the second set, it felt like it was a complete show.
Wow.
And it was also good too being in a foreign place with Bahamian people showing up.
Wow.
Like we had Bahamian people showing up at 2 of the shows. And I take that as even like a debate as to which show was each favorite, like which one was the favorite, because both had like 2 different energies, but it was hype. It was very, very hype. So that's what I liked about it. I think for my set, I I performed the song called Honeydew, and it's a very like sensual song.
Yeah.
And I think
Fresh.
that's my favorite one. It ain't that fresh.
All right, producer, if you look at that playlist, play the song by Sherwood Ramming, Light Fresh Fruit Spring Water. This is what you mean by fresh, right? Fresh fruit.
Yeah, fresh.
First of all, I didn't even know you were a singer, Tunisia.
Hey. She killing with the vocals.
Anyway, so this is Sherwood Ramming, a track called Light Fresh Fruit Spring Water off his most recent release, his most recent album.
Yeah, it's called Grounded, and fun fact, I did background vocals on this one as well.
I picked the right track.
From the tree of life, and not much more fluid since I had a drink from the fountain of youth. So more light and more fresh fruit and spring water for my youth today. Let me build this body real good, let me build this body real nice. Flush out the impurities when I wake up in the morning. Give thanks before I see the light. Step under the sun, let me charge up my cells real good. That's word to the true Melanites. Light body filled with cosmic gospel that trust the divinity with your insight. What I know is difficult to see.
Look at the list, play the third unlabeled song from the top.
So you're moving slow, that's why nothing's ever getting done in time. But if you knew better, you would.
We need a catalog of all Bahamian music. We need it all in one place, right? For young people, so that it's easy for them to find Bahamian music when they're thinking of music. We need to make it as easy as possible for them to go to Bahamian music first. Right? Then we need people in the diaspora to know how to find the music.
Sheets keep up about 1,000 inside a bra. She want a young man come and rev that engine like car. I think she graduate with my mom, but when she call, slapping up, I tell her I coming now. She's keep up about 1,000 inside a bra. She want a young man come and rev that engine like car. I think she graduate with my mom, but when she call, slapping up, I tell her I coming now. I remember I was 21, I had a whole head was 52. How I get mixed up with this woman?
Johnny Cake, you know October is older person's month?
It is.
Yeah, did you know that?
That's like literally. That's what it is.
Yeah, so in Bahamas, October is older person's month.
Stop joking.
Wow.
Yeah. So between Big Daddy and Old Head, these songs we're gonna play them. I don't know if they're gonna be the themes. They may be the lessons.
I like that.
Right? They may be the lessons. While we listen to this song, I'm gonna make a quick transition to Johnny Cake. And then, producer, we're gonna play Ugly Man after this because I have a theme. What inspired you to write Old Head? Because Old Head came out first. Well,
Yeah, Old Head
Old
came
Head
out
came out first, but which one did you write first? And what did Old Head inspire Big Daddy?
No, Old Head, I had that written earlier this year. I think that came out sometime January, February, actually.
Yeah.
What inspired that, honestly, was,
Just say not a true story. Not a true story.
I just say what inspired is, I know a lot of mature women that like a fresh young man. When I say fresh, I mean, sprightly. Right? And when I was a younger man, I can tell the story because it was kind of a true story. I ain't care. It is what it is. But when I was a younger man, I had my experience with some mature women, and it was some of the best experiences I've ever had. Learned a lot. And something like that just crossed my mind sitting down because I was at a bar and people were talking about it. Yeah, man, my old head, she's do this and she's do that. And I was like, oh, I can remember my time. And then it just hit me like, I need to write about that.
Yeah.
And then the old head just pop up to tell you the truth.
Because first of all, you need to tell them young people you can never own an old head.
Oh, no. You are owned.
Use my loosely, right?
It ain't no freaking out of
use Heinz. Use Heinz. She ain't yours.
That's true. That's true. You can get treated good, though.
And then Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, it was pretty much the same situation. Because I know it's always where I'm just sitting down listening to someone talk. That's how the majority of my inspiration comes. Hearing people talk, everyday people talk about situations, and I noticed that once 5 to 6 to 7 people agree with the same thing, it's usually a whole larger group of people who agree with the same thing. So when fellas sit down saying, me, but I don't care, man. I pay for this little thing, man. I ain't watching and shooting that little $500. I showed her, me and something on these call and talk to her, look good on my side. It's like, I won't get in your tax bracket. You know what I mean? I would, Big Daddy, that's what y'all doing. You're just spending this money like that on air. You know what I mean? It's not even to try to get a little something or whatever. It's just because that's a rich man sport. That's what that is. Being a Big Daddy really is a rich man sport.
Wow.
You can just, hey, you want to go London? You want this little thing on you? Man, I just want you to look good.
I had a text.
That's all.
Texter yesterday. We were talking about AI scams, and the texter say women are the biggest scammers. And if you got Big Daddy, then am I scamming him if he want to give away his money?
They doing that. They do. It's just the same as a sugar daddy. Same thing. Only thing it just sound better when they say, "Hey, Big Daddy." It sound good, you know.
All right, we can go back now. Let's go to the phone line quickly. Good morning, caller. You still there, caller? Good morning, caller. Oh, I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I hope y'all are online searching for these songs right now while we speaking. Okay, so Toto, y'all have a performance coming up.
Yes. On the 27th of September, which is next week, Saturday.
No, that's a Friday. I think that's a Friday. You sure? No, you're right. That's a Saturday. It's your concert on a Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in October.
Okay, so let's get back to Toto. Saturday the 27th in the East. I love it. I could go get drunk and walk home. I need a song about that, Johnny Cake. I could go get drunk and walk home. The safest way to walk home. They got nothing but sidewalk.
Yes.
On Eastern Road.
Yes.
Okay, so
East Bay Street, Syrah. Cellar Cafe, if anyone is familiar with Syrah. One of the partners who helped us
Get to London?
achieve Toto in London, and so this is like our welcome back show, like showing appreciation for not only Sarah but for everybody who's showing support thus far, and for everybody who just appreciates us individually and as a collective.
All right. And my favorite part, how much it costs to get in?
Free.
Uh-huh.
Free 99.
I love it. Free by the big
free as a
silk
bird.
cotton tree.
Hey.
I love it. East Bay Street, we rocking again. We-
Sure, you ain't about.
Listen, I have lyrics, but it's against the law apparently. Because I remember the texter yesterday. He was on the side. Maybe I scam a few. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning, caller.
Hey, morning, Miss Greene. Guess how you doing?
Good, thank you. How you do?
Boy, tell him, don't think he can come on the show without doing a freestyle. This Yo MTV Rocks Bohemian version.
That's Johnny K.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell Johnny Cake, tell Johnny Cake he need to do a remix with Glorilla.
Johnny Cake need to do a remix with Gorilla.
Yeah.
If you need a freestyle, you need a freestyle on the radio.
Let me tell you something. If you continue to suggest that Johnny Cake should do duet with foreigners before he duet with every Bahamian woman artist in the country, you will have a bunch of gorillas. I'd be upset. What? Johnny Cake and I've been waiting to make music with you all this time, and you bring because you bringing Bahamian women along with you. It's Johnny Cake who introduced me to Shanice. He said, "Look here, you got to hear this song. You got to get this young lady on the air." So we happy for that. Let's go to the next caller quickly. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Erin.
Good morning. How you do?
Okay, good morning to all the guests in the studio.
Morning.
Hey, Erin.
Yes.
And they carry on by.
Yeah.
I see that one. What I want to go? Ole.
She keep 1,000 inside her bra. Old head.
Hey.
Yeah.
I can't on lose my hey.
Mm-hmm.
But how much money them inside there?
I got 5 people in here with me. One of them is not a performer. She's the magic behind the mic.
So you got 4 playing and 5 and 1 guy.
No, I get.
Hello.
There are 4 women in the studio and 2 men.
Oh, so I mean, it's 4 guys and 1 boy.
Yeah, we overpowering them.
Yeah.
It's 4 and 1 and plus another 1.
Yeah, you remember 100 men versus 1 gorilla? For us, we got these 2.
Right.
We got these 2 gorillas in here.
Yeah.
In fact, thank you so much. I got some lyrics. You always come in. I want an island girl on island time. My island girl tastes like pepper and lime. That's my lyrics. I putting on the table, Johnny Cake. I don't know if you could freestyle something from that or you could turn the song, but I realized we in the Bahamas, where bitterer is betterer. We know the Cersei and the cod liver oil and the thyme tea. We know these things, and the moon bush, they better for you than the sugar and the cough syrup and the this and the that. Right? And I figure, well, if bitterer is betterer, then sour is powerer.
Hey.
Right? I want my gal to salt, pepper, and lime. If it don't taste like that, don't bring it anytime. Right?
Get them.
Anyway, producer, I want you to play one song. It's the second song from the bottom of the orange tracks with no name. Because these young people, these songs haven't been uploaded yet to a streaming platform that I could capture them from, so they had to send them to me.
I love this song.
Me too.
I hear the girl say it's good for her. So making sure she get what she needs. My only interest. It's a simple lie. I keep your like your son. I'm planting me the talk of the town. Some people don't understand. Make it special, so still so young. She died so. Person looking like he wants to. Want you and let me take it.
Okay, I don't know what I mean. Okay, I know what happened. I can tell you all exactly what happened. So the song is called "Displanting" by Sherwood Ramming. He say displanting bring all the girls to the yard. Mm-hmm. But we're planting trees, grow Shanice, in the yard. Right. There's nothing rude about that. Right. I want my plant straight off the tree. There's nothing rude about that part there, right? But I feel like maybe the whole song is not about agriculture. There we go. We can play it again.
My business, you displanted. I hear the girl say it's good for her heart, so making sure she get what she needs, my only interest. I's a simple island man. I eat crab, lay pipe, love sun. My plantain be the talk of the town, and some people don't understand. Would make it special, so honey look like she dying to know.
Doesn't it sound different when you sing it in the King's English?
Yeah.
Does it not sound polite, mindful, and demure?
Yes.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, so Will Sherwood be performing this on Saturday the 27th?
He most definitely. He can't do a show without it.
I about to say. Anyway, back to my idea. Sherwood Ramin is going to play Ronnie Butler Jr. in the Ronnie Butler Jr. biopic.
Okay.
It's him. He's the one. He got the look, he got the energy, he got the skill, the talent. He got the same vibe. The lyrics are rude. Ronnie Butler ain't get pinched in a long time, right? The lyrics rude, but they sweet. At the same time, they're demure. There's the double entendre, right? It's so savvy, along with all of the artists. Okay, now, producer, I will play the song by Dylan Pete. It is the third red one from the top. Now, the reason I want to play this before we make the transition, because we got to talk about your big event, Johnny Cake, and we got to play Ugly Man. We have to play that. Dylan Pete incorporated the Jersey Club rhythm. I don't know what you call that Jersey Club vibe in this track. And I want y'all to know I've been searching for most of my life for a Bahamian song with a Jersey Club remix. And Dylan Pete did it in this track called Flashy. Okay, no, that's not it. It's the one above that. We can get there. That's my bad. I know, that's my bad. We can get the one above it. It ain't the producer's fault, it's me.
Oh, play that. This is Judah. I love the song.
Anyway, this one is Judah the Lion. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Judah the Lion, yeah. Rami, say fire, yeah. Let's move, let's touch the road. I need to get you out. I need to feel your wine. I need to touch your soul. I need to see someone. Come let you be someone. Therapy with my baby. Only you drive me crazy. Come right with me. Just do something right for me. Come fly with me. Girl, there's something right with me. Come right with me. Just do something right for me. Come fly with me. Girl, there's something right with me. And something right with you. And something tight with you. I'll never fight with you. Stand beside, I do. And something right with you. And something tight with you. I'll never fight with you. Stand by your side.
So when people say Bahamian music is not marketable on the international scene, they just haven't heard all the Bahamian music.
No.
They haven't heard all the versions of Rake and Scrape, all the genres of Rake and Scrape yet. But I can tell you two experiences that I know we could sell this to the world. Marshall Montano, the soca king, calypso king, came to the Bahamas and said, I sing in Bahamian music. He said, I want to sing back that Bam Bam by D-Mac. He said, I sing in these songs. Because he felt the magic in them that the artist put in them. My second experience in 2014, I was on a bus full of Caribbean people. You know, Caribbean people don't play about music. No. And I tell them, I put up my hand, a lowly Bahamian in the bus, and I say, I got a song. Put on this radio. And I play back that Bam Bam. And they was backing that Bam Bam all over the bus. Because Caribbean people love Bahamian music.
We've been doing it from time, because even when Nina Simone was here, she heard Obey a Man. She heard Tony McKay. And she made Obey a Woman, inspired by that.
Well, I think did they write that together? I think they wrote that together. Maybe they worked together.
No. He had Obey a Man.
Yeah.
She heard that, and she wrote her own song called Obey a Woman.
Okay, okay, because somebody told me that Tony McKay wrote Obey a Woman for Priscilla Rollins. But maybe no.
Interesting.
I enjoying this history. We got to work it out.
Yeah.
All right. Producer, the one I sent you just now. Let's go about a minute. I sent you the wrong one again. Don't watch nothing. Dylan X Pete, I can play this song at some point, but right now I can play Ugly Man by Shanice. Producer, that one is clearly labeled up. That one clearly labeled. Now Shanice.
Yes.
What you know about Ugly Man?
I know plenty about ugly.
Yeah.
I love me an ugly man.
I love me ugly man too.
Yeah.
I can't. Just a sprinkle now. We ain't say hideous.
Now,
Say sprinkle.
so two things. What's ugly to you
Ugly to me
is what I want.
Oh,
You see, what ugly to you is what I want.
okay.
Yeah, that's called protection.
That's right.
It's called protection. If you don't want it, I want it. If you want it, it's okay. I ain't gonna fight you for it.
Well,
Okay, so you say, but not too ugly.
not too ugly, not hideous.
That's where these young people come from. They want a medium ugly man.
There you go.
Don't never tell me I'm medium here. I don't care.
Would you just a large? Would you say Judah, the large ugly?
Large ugly.
The large.
Yeah, I'm a
You
super
don't want
size.
you want extra large. You want,
You want
just large.
just a large, not extra large.
All right, so this is Shanice, ugly man.
Cause haters make sense in dollar. They know how to make you scream and holler. Oh yeah, I'll take one for the team. You know what I mean. Ugly man is the one for me. You can take the fine one, just leave me with the ugly man. You can take the fine one, just leave me with the ugly man. You can take the fine one, just leave me with the ugly man. You can take the fine one, just leave me with the ugly man. Ugly man is give you ring. Ugly man is give you things. Ugly man is make you sing. Ugly man is good for me. Ugly man is give me ring. Ugly man is give you things. Ugly man is make you sing. Ugly man is everything. And Julie crying, take on with pretty man. Find out they full of drama, can't put nothing in their hand. My ugly man take it easy, now begin to lead. It's just a touch of ugly, that's what I could think you need. Cause haters make sense in dollar. Oh yeah. They know how to make you scream and holler. I'll take one for the team. You know what I mean.
See, when your mama didn't give you the looks, she gave you the wit.
That's right.
Ugly man got mother's wit, buddy. They could tell a joke. They could make you smile. They could tell a story. They know you miss them. You ain't see them in a while. Oh, ugly man. Okay, so Shanice, when you start making music, and who you write this song for? Let's go straight to the secret. Who you write this song for?
This song was actually inspired by my best friend. We was in Mall Marathon. Everyone know I like my 2-piece spicy thigh by itself. No fries, no soda, just 2-piece spicy thigh, right? She's like, Shanice, she's eating the chicken. She say one thing with you like ugly man. I was like a light bulb flashed like in my mind. I was like, that's a song called Shot Up a Song. He said, what about ugly man? He said, come to the studio now. Right now. We went to the studio in 10 minutes. Ian McQuay, he wrote, and he was like, it's done. And we did it literally in like 2 takes. Literally.
Don't say that again. Next thing you know, the press office gonna start off writers and lyricists. Because they bad. They bad. Okay. Okay, so is this your first track or is this just your first track you've released?
This is my first track that I've released.
Okay. You working on an album?
I want to work on an album. I'm working on, okay, so I want to call myself a Caribbean artist. So, you know, how people like to say, oh, well, Bahamian artists don't really, do a bunch of genres. So I want to say, you know what? I'm going to do the soca. I'm going to do the reggae. I'm going to do the Afro beats and the rake and scrape and prove them wrong and, bring us Bahamians to the top because it's now time for us to be at the top and to be recognized.
Yeah.
Okay?
Let's go to the caller and then I can tell you all somebody call us culture vultures and I have a word for them. Good morning, caller. Sorry I miss you, caller. Let's go to the next. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Erin.
Good morning. How you do?
Yeah, it's sort of beautiful that you get Johnny Cake in there and these other young people. Because yesterday, remember, I told you to hook up LeBron Menace.
Yeah, he was on yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Because Johnny Cake, they are to hook him up with my cousin Shine.
I got you.
I'm give Johnny Cake Baro number. I'm give him my number too, because I need to talk with Johnny with Shine and Johnny Cake.
Okay, listen.
And let him know, but make sure I get LeBron Menace hook up.
Uncle, you always thinking about me because I was getting ready to scam that number right into Johnny Cake. Thank you very much for the reminder.
Yeah, and the group, what they call themselves too, though?
Okay, no, so the collective, the performance was called Toto, Sounds of the Bahamas. So Tongue of the Ocean, Sounds of the Bahamas.
Oh, okay, because I was thinking about Toto, the legendary group called Toto.
Yeah, the but who can't, what they say they can't hear the winds down in Africa. I don't know why you couldn't hear. I was there. I heard the winds.
yeah, they got very good hits.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I thought about it. But yeah, get the hook up. Tell Vado, call me, Johnny. I need to talk with John.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to the next caller quickly. Okay, sorry, miss you, caller. All right, so apparently somebody in the Caribbean say we's culture vultures. And I said,
Who said that?
why you don't call my name properly? I am a cultural chameleon.
Right.
That's what I do. I am a Bahamian.
Thank you.
I am a chameleon. We assimilate. Jamaicans, when they go abroad, right, they have a different diasporic presence.
Yes.
These Jamaicans, and we here. Bahamians, we differenter. We got one boy named Shine. Remember Shine in the Titanic? Right? Shine was on the Titanic. By the time the Titanic was sinking, Shine was already in New York, Fifth Avenue, when the news hit New York. We are different Caribbean people. We assimilate like a chameleon. When we touch it, we can become it. We fuse into it, but we make it better by touching it. We're not culture vultures. We are cultural chameleons, and that is a skill. It's a power, especially in the midst of cultural imperialism, where dominant cultures, sometimes without their own will consume all lesser cultures, right? And so what we do is we chameleon. We come in non-threatening. We attach ourselves to it, and we make it something different. We make it Bahamian, but more importantly, we make it better.
But also, when they say culture vultures, which culture they talking about? They talking about all cultures?
I think they're talking about like Caribbean culture. Like they're trying to say Bahamas don't have no culture of their own. So they're always doing the Jamaican dance, and they're always doing the this and the that.
I mean, but I mean, if other cultures in the Caribbean also do the same thing or embrace the same thing, why are they not culture vultures? I think I have something to say.
Yes, ma'am.
I have something to say about the whole topic of Bahamians being Americanized. Why people don't never say Americans have been Bahamianized? Because Bahamians have contributed so much culture to America, particularly South Florida. So why is it always the reverse? It's always seemed as if we are being poured into and no one ever looks at what Bahamians have poured out into the world.
Because guess what? Hip hop. That's the Bahamians, Bahamianizing American culture. We birthed that. Joseph Spence, Blind Blake, they were the first rappers. Jones O'Jones, one of the first gangs. You better leave my gal alone. He said, with my Gatling gun, chop you up in pieces.
If you listen to that work, you hear the blues. You hear the blues in a lot of our folk music. So I think that's the part that really like grinds my gears. I really am tired of people trying to say as if we're latching on to other culture, but they don't recognize the way that we've already originated.
Right, like Jordan Peele's, not the latest movie, him, but the one before.
No.
Listen, when I did the research on that, the entire soundtrack for that movie was inspired by Tony McKay's work. The theme of the movie was inspired by Tony McKay's work and experiences absorbed by Jordan Peele.
Yes.
The Bahamas infused itself into this boy's brain, not just the work, into his brain.
Yes.
And that's the impact we've had on the world. Professor Crystal Walks, I have on regularly, has put out a 3-part series called The Musical Archipelago, and the first volume is the global impact of Bahamian music on the, right? Like the Peel and global impact. And if young people really knew who they were, they wouldn't be here saying, these old people could be mad if I don't play the rake and scrape this way. They would realize, no, the old people need me to continue the tradition of infusing Bahamianness into the world, not just into other people's music, but into the world to inspire new music.
The world, right?
Yeah, man. Okay, let's call you still there? Call you there? I miss you, caller. I sorry. Okay, producer, play Whip Wop.
Yeah.
We gotta ask Johnny Cake about Whip Wop. Y'all heard about Whip Wop?
I heard of it.
Julian Believe featuring Shine, Johnny Cake, and Exec. And you need to tell us who's Exec.
You know who's Exec?
That's Johnson.
Exact. Superstar producer.
Sultan Johnson, right?
Exact, no. Exact, the artist.
You tell me, man. Why you didn't bring Exact with you?
Exact is a pilot. He's actually.
Oh, right, that boy, the pilot. I know the pilot.
Exact is be listeners from China and Australia.
Yeah. I know the pilot.
Yeah, but I flying over the North Atlantic Sea. I hear the song. I'm like, you supposed to be on your phone, and the phone signals be off. Call me back.
I need you to fly over the Guardian. On Monday, pilot. Okay, cool. So, producer, you ready?
I gone by the bar, trying to catch a vibe. Met this pretty young thing, you should've seen them thighs. She start feeling up on me, my temperature rise.
Call you, Granny.
You can understand, come meet me outside. We hop in my car, I carry her home.
You carry her home.
We hop in my car, I carry her home.
To our house.
We hop in my car, I carry her home.
Cause Grammy home.
We hop in my car, I carry her home. Carry her home. She sent me a message, so I checked my DM. Told me she available from AM to PM. I had to go by protection, can't make her my PM.
Important.
She got the big melons and I wanted to see them.
Tick like cold grits, fine as can be. Sweeter than guava jam, she got all the meat. Waist like a horse, tick in the top.
Okay. Whip wop. Now, when I think Shine was here without you, she was busy. When they and Julian and they played, and I do the dance right away. I didn't even know that was the dance. I did the dance with my finger, the whip, the wop, because I know what else you could do with the whip and the wop, the whip and the wop, right? First of all, the thing that strikes me most by this song and Florida is the bass, the drums, the Africanness of it.
Yeah, we gotta get out. We gotta get out to, huh?
Is that a banjo playing that?
No. To tell you the truth, I don't know when that song came out. The first part of the song we heard, because Zoltan was the one who produced it, was that little guitar sound. We already recorded 2 other songs before we did Whip Wop. That's the crazy part, when we did it in Circle House, Miami. And when we was just, that downtime and you just trying to reset your mind, and he was just looking through some sound packs. And the first thing I heard was dong 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 dong. When it just make your blood boil. It's be something about certain sounds. When I hear it, it's be like. So I was like, bro, you hear that? Like Zach was in the studio as well. He's like, that almost sound like some Ronnie. So it was like, And then from there we just start building and building and building and building and building on top of it. Until it came out to be Whip Wop. I still don't even know what the other 2 songs going. I hope they still release it, because it's like when that came out, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. Okay, I got a text here that says this music is very sexually charged, and they're very concerned because he said, like you said, Erin, we are living in a world of rape culture, right? So first things first, I'm glad the show took a long time to get together, but I'm glad that it did, because now kids are in school, right? They're not listening to the radio right now. So a lot of the music does have adult themes, right? But then a lot of the music have regular themes that young people are reckoning with right now, whether they're adults or not, right? And so I think it's important to play the music in appropriate spaces, but it's also important for parents to understand that their kids are accessing the music without them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right? So you need to stay on top of what music is out there, and you need to engage your kids about what they're listening to. Yeah. Many parents are just listening to the same music with their kids with no issue, right? You got to talk to your kids about what they're listening to and figure out what are the messages they're receiving from the music, because they're listening to it. Whether you giving them access to it or not, they know all the lyrics, they know all the songs, right? And so how do we then, as parents and community members, begin to protect children? Well, you curate spaces for children. Listen, I know living spaces are tight. You got maybe one TV or you got one phone, and every child will watch what you're watching on your phone. But you have to make the sacrifice and create safe spaces for your children.
And create a separation,
Yeah.
This isn't something that's... Come on. Good morning, everyone. So this isn't something that's solely happening here inside of the Bahamas. This is something that's more of an epidemic happening throughout the world. For Pete's sakes, when Barbie Girl first came out, the song, I'm a Barbie Girl, you listen to the lyrics and you realize that song is not at all, exactly, it's not at all for kids. It's something that is entirely based on a woman being taken care of by a man, but at the same time giving him what he desires. Right. It's transactional. Mm-hmm. So now you have platforms like YouTube that is saying, okay, so we have a platform that is only available to kids, but you have to make sure that you sign up for them so that they only have access to that information. Mm-hmm. You have TikTok and all these other social media platforms that are saying you now need to identify the age limit. Right. Is this available for people that are over the age of 18? Is this mature content, etc.? So the world, I appreciate at large, is doing their part to ensure that children are safe as they are surfing online, because this is a very dangerous time that we live in, and a lot of information is being put out there. We live in the information age. Everything is easily accessible. Yeah. So it's up to you, like you said, parents have to be involved in their kids' lives. And I do understand that we are now in a world where cost of living is constantly going up. Mm-hmm. So parents are more involved now in the workplace, and they're not really getting to be home or paying attention to the kids like they would want to. But at the same time, because we live in this information age, it's even more important to pay attention to your kids.
Beautifully said.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And as a 49-year-old, right, go out to spaces, and I see a bunch of young people there having a good time. They dance into the music, and I don't dance to the music. And sometimes I just don't dance. Sometimes let the young people.
Yeah.
I agree.
Right, like on the dance floor we're all equals. No, we're on the dance floor we're not all equals. I don't care. If you older, you come to the club, you're a big daddy, right? You buy them drinks, be like the big daddy though, buy them drinks and go home.
That's it, sit down and watch, that's all.
Yeah, that ain't your crew. That ain't your club. We know we are not all equals at the club.
Thank you.
And I remember that, so y'all don't see me out, that's because I let the young people party. I don't want the young people to see me party. I was lucky enough not to have cameras on camera phone when I was young, doing foolishness, and I am thankful for that. We let the young people have a good time. If I'm there, it's to ensure that they're safe. Right? And when I was a LGBTI rights advocate, I would go out to the club, not to go clubbing, but to be present, to see what was happening, and in case something happened, and I felt like as a leader in the community, being there, maybe I could call the police, maybe I could better articulate what's happening on the scene, just to be to be an observer, right? And that's all the people you gotta curate a space for your generation, and at the same time curate spaces for younger generations, so that it protects them and it protects you as well. Okay, producer, Johnny Cake say he have a new song coming out. I don't believe it, because this boy just put out a new song, and before that he just put out a new song, and before that it was Whip Wap, it was Old Head, then Whip Wap, and then all of a sudden Big Daddy come out. You say, my producer have the song here, Johnny K?
Okay, here's the thing about the song. The song won't be released until October 24th. It's actually releasing on the day of the concert.
Oh, big things.
Yeah.
So tell us about, first of all, what's the age limit for the concert?
The age limit, well, there will be 18 and over.
All right, you have an old head section?
Of course.
Stuff.
Right there. You got to make sure you got chairs and nice coffee. I know how the knees and ankles just go sometime. You know what I mean? I got to make sure I protect these things. You got to make sure you're straight. But it's for 18 and over. Being that it is a nightclub, the Pond is more of a nighttime spot. It's very late. You don't want no kids out at that time.
Yeah.
And showtime would probably start around sometime 10:30 going into 11 o'clock at night. Like, this is going to be going.
That's the first set.
Right, and that's the first set. That's when the Porn Man will actually be on doing their thing, and then after that I'm going to have a slew. It's actually going to be other artists, or some artists that I have confirmed already that's going to be on the show. Shanice, of course.
Yeah.
She's going to be there singing Ugly Man.
Bring me an Ugly Man, Shanice.
Get camera straight. Okay. There's going to be Shine. There's going to be Iron. There's going to be Torn Ash. And I'm waiting on a few other confirmations from some other artists who may actually be on the show.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, whose birthday it is?
It is my birthday, actually.
What?
I am a Scorpio, so I am celebrating. Yeah, you understand. So, and I decided to let you know that it is a completely free concert as well. Sticking with the, you know what I'm saying? Be like total. I like how y'all do that free too. I'm like, sometimes you got to give back to the people, and especially being my birthday, and I had a lot of shows this year, and I appreciate the fact that people came out, people supporting the music, and because a lot of people have this thing hanging out, but Bahamians don't support Bahamians. I totally against that. That is not simply true. All right, let's take that out your mind.
True.
You know, that's just people who hate that something happened within their situation, and they just put it out to the world. You know what I mean? Bahamians don't support Bahamians, but especially when you go to that pond. You have to go to the areas where you see Bahamians support Bahamians.
Now, which pond this is? This is the northern pond or the mid-town pond?
On Glasson Road Fire Trail.
Oh, this is another pond.
By Allen Gas, by Allen Gas. Right in there.
Okay, all right.
Every Friday night, it's packed, jam-packed.
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight actually. So that's going to be the spot. But the concert is completely free, so you could come and have a good time, see your artists. Watch a great performance. I'll be performing all of my new songs and the new song Man for Everything. I'll be performing that night.
All right, so Shanice, I need an ugly man who's a designated driver. Tell him I'm polite. I'm a polite, mindful, and demure drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, and I could merengue.
Okay then.
Okay.
I can merengue. I can do that. Okay, I got a couple just as we end the show. Producer, I want you to play a song for me, right? Like I want to hear the song by Lamont because. If I had a political party, this would be my theme song, right? But I'm not sure if we can play that one, producer. I'm leaving it to you, producer, to decide what we're gonna end the show with. So October 24th, The Pond, Johnny Cake Big Birthday Bash. We're gonna hear about this Man for Everything. I like it. Instructions for good living. And then this Saturday, next Saturday, the 27th of September at Sarah Cellar Cafe. That's in the Cotton Bay Country Plaza. Yeah, on Harbor Bay, right next to Brown's Boat Basin.
Yes.
The one with the big silk cotton tree.
Yes.
Both events are free entry. On the 27th, we're going to be hearing from Johnny Cake, Tanisha Pratt, Sherwood Ramming. Is Dylan XP?
It's going to be Dylan, me, Judah, Ali on Rose.
Oh, I call Johnny Cake name in.
Yeah.
Wait, Johnny Cake, if you don't sneak in there.
That's telling people he can be there.
Yeah, you better show up.
And it's 8 p.m. They could follow us on @toto.collect.
Yeah, 3 hours of pure jamming and a good time. And then October 24th, the big birthday bash at the Pond, where we're going to hear this new track, Man for Everything. Now, Judah the Lion, I spared you today. I tell you, every time I see you, I can play Avi and Judah the Lion. Girl, you know, I love you long time. But Judah making rake and scrape, Tonash making rake and scrape, Johnny Cake making rake and scrape, hip hop, reggae, Shanice making all us women happy, reminding us there's only man out there for you.
That's right.
Hello.
You got your blessings.
That's right.
Don't be messing around.
Because the Santa man go screw up now.
You try it.
Yeah, go girl.
Do something. You guys work at it. You figure this out.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure having you all in studio. It's been a pleasure meeting you, Shanice, with your new music. Tanisha, you can perform for us next time you come. You guys, stay tuned. Guardian Radio, AM. Yuri is up next.
Parents, don't ignore your children's dreams. In Genesis 37, Joseph shared his dreams, and though his father dismissed them, those very dreams revealed his destiny. God is still speaking to children today, even in their sleep. And as parents, we must listen, cover, and nurture. That's why I created the Children's Dream Journal, a tool to help you capture and protect what God is revealing to your kids. You can purchase your copy now on Amazon or join me, Trishawn Hannah, at my book signing Saturday, September 20th at 2 p.m. We'll be at Template located on Jerome Avenue. This event is sponsored by CT Management, Template, Bahama Odds and Ends, Bake Party World, and Job 3314 Dreamwear. Let's guard the destiny in our children's dreams together.
Get ready to swing for a cause. The 4th annual Rebuilding Villages Charity Golf Tournament brought to you by Cleft of the Rock Foundation in proud partnership with the Bahamar Foundation. Join us on Sunday, October 5th at the world-class Royal Blue Golf Course at Bahamar in Nassau, the Bahamas, for a day of championship golf, community, and impact. This isn't just another tournament, it's a chance to change lives. Every putt, every drive, every swing supports programs like Parenting on Purpose and Disciplines for Life, empowering families across the Bahamas with education, awareness, and hope. Don't miss this for the 4th Annual Rebuilding Villages Charity Golf Tournament, October 5th. To register or learn more, visit cleftoftherockfoundation.org or email cleftoftherockfoundation@gmail.com.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app.